now to Campaign 2020, and there are only 11 days to go until the general election.
After last night's debate, the clock is ticking to win over undecided voters, with both campaigns making stops in Florida this weekend. CBS 4's Ty Russell joins us live in downtown Miami with the latest. Ty.
Well, Lauren, of course, all eyes are on Florida this election because why not? President Trump, he's in Central Florida trying to gain support among seniors. In the meantime, former President Barack Obama, he is on his way to South Florida this weekend, likely to try to make sure black voters actually turn out to vote. MiamiDade Elections expects 1.2 million registered voters to cast ballots this election. That's 80% of registered voters. That'll be a record. So far, about 500,000 have already made their local, state, and national choices.
They are educating themselves about their options. They're getting out to vote in numbers as early as possible.
CBS News election law expert David Becker says unless the race is really tight, it's likely voters will know soon whether Florida is red or blue right after the election.
It's highly likely we're going to know who won Florida by early Wednesday morning.
Florida remains a toss-up. President Trump is trying to build his support among seniors.
And I see you driving around in those beautiful golf carts, the most beautiful carts. I want to get one. I'm going to get a golf cart like that, but you have the best, and you're always fighting for me, and I'm always fighting for you, and I appreciate it. That's why we're here.
The president was in Central Florida at a retirement community, the Villages. Some of the most vulnerable in COVID-19 complications were not socially distant, and many were not wearing masks. Polls show his support among the voting bloc has dropped compared to 2016. The president is also making his way to the Panhandle and eventually to West Palm Beach to cast his ballot this weekend.
What I've consistently tried to communicate during this year is, particularly when I'm talking to young brothers, is to acknowledge to them that government and voting alone isn't going to change everything.
That was former President Barack Obama in Philadelphia speaking to young voters and black men for the Biden campaign. It's a voting bloc that's crucial to help the former vice president reach the White House. In 2016, President Trump received 13% of support from black male voters. The former president is heading to North Miami Saturday. 60% of its residents are black, and out of all races, near 30% are Hispanic or Latino.
I almost cried when I was there because I feel, oh my gosh, I'm going to vote for me and for all the people that cannot vote.
And we are also hearing from passionate first-time voters this election. And while there's still another week of early voting, Becker recommends you do it early and get it out of the way.
Get this out of the way. Campaigns will stop contacting you, and also you'll be less of a target for the disinformation that foreign adversaries are engaged in right now.
And usually during presidential elections, Miami-Dade Elections Department will typically see roughly 70% of a turnout. This time around, of course, they are expecting 80. We are live in downtown Miami. I'm Ty Russell, CBS 4 News.
Big number.